What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, of course, with
Michael Anthony.
who's not only Mr. Gig Economy, because every day he's hustling, every day he's hustling,
Hustling
hustling.
on Monday.
That's right, he's hustling every day, and I'm proud of my boy.
You gotta look at this one, see if we get this one.
Okay, and I'm sitting here, I'm trying to be Michelangelo here with the painting of these pieces right here. By now, you all know that Lyle Collins is no. I'm sorry.
Oh, I wish.
Amari Cooper is no longer with the Dallas Cowboys. We got some pissed off fans, of
I'm trying to
course.
get my hopes up again.
Well, that's actually the question here. Is Lyle Collins next?
Yeah, he is next.
Um,
Next in line.
they're trying to trade him because I think they're looking and saying his cap number is 15 million. If we can trade him, we can save 10 million on the cap. Now, I want you to understand something here, that the reason why his cap number is 15 is because they restructured it beginning of last year. And that has, of course, ramifications where you pay for it later. Regardless of it, we can definitely say that Terrence Steele is the starter at right tackle. The Cowboys have actually done good with an undrafted rookie free agent, and he has entrenched himself as the Cowboy starter, where they look and they say, we're going to trade him. Now, before you guys get bent out of shape,
Was he actually good at the rookie?
I want you to understand, this is the kind of thing that New England used to do. I can't remember the offensive lineman's name right now, but I remember Bill Belichick trading a Pro Bowl guard during training camp and getting, I think, a third-round pick for him. And people were like, how are you going to do that? You're trading a guard at that point? Because here's what happens with a lot of teams that are successful. The Cowboys, we always believe in holding under our players and getting them big, fat contracts. New England, for years, would get rid of them and not pay them, not because they were cheap, but because they could also get something in value in return. As everybody's been out of shape right now about Amari Cooper being traded, at least for once we got something. And I wouldn't be mad about Lyle Collins. If you can get yourself like a third-round draft pick or a fourth-round pick and save the cap room, I'm okay with that. I still think that the Cowboys are trying to free up more capital because I think they really do want to get Bobby Wagner. I think if they trade Lyle Collins, I think we definitely make a move at Bobby Wagner, because right now we're sitting here after the Amari Cooper trade, after getting rid of Greg Zuerlein, after cutting Dalton Schultz with the injury, which I got to be honest, that sucks. You lost your job because you're injured. It reminds me of a personal experience of my own, because I ended up getting a flesh-eating bacteria in my knee. No fault of my own. In fact, I think I had to go into the parking lot, had these huge reservoirs to hold the water, the rainwater, so it slowly drains out. And we had these, basically, like I said, giant tanks, and I had to go down in one to double check it. So I was in that. And that was the week that I got the flesh-eating bacteria. I don't know if I got something in the holding tank with all the, they had rats and everything else that were in the thing. But be that as it may, I spent 2 weeks in the hospital and had 3 knee surgeries and spent 6 months learning how to walk again. So, of course, I'm no use to them. I can't work. I can't move. And I can't blame them for getting rid of me because I can't do the job currently that they needed me to do. However, it still sucks that you lose a job due to injury. But with all of the players that they cut, letting some of the free agents, you know, the value picks that Stephen Jones covets so much, letting them go. They have right now $19.3 million. If they get a trade for Lyle Collins, then now we're talking about close to $30 million. And that still means that they're not restructuring any other contracts. Now, I believe with them bringing back D-Law, his cap number is far and away the worst. Zeke is right behind Dak. Dak's at 19 million, and D-Law is at 27 million. I think they might restructure his deal, get a little more cash. If they go in and get Bobby Wagner and re-sign Randy Gregory, you have to look at them. You have to look at this point and say they're all in on the season. So I think that may be the plan, because then you have all your regular picks. You got the extra 5th round pick because of Amari, and whatever you come up with Lyle. And this draft is deep in wide receivers, deep in offense and defensive linemen. And it would behoove you to get as many picks as possible. And if you can get the skill players out of the way, focus in on the line. We're either going to look back on this offseason as the resurrection of the Dallas Cowboys or the worst offseason ever. I can't tell you which is going to be, because I don't know. It's too early to tell. But at least they've made a move. Right? You know, the funny thing for me is, I forget what day it is. Without football, every day I do the same thing. I get up, I drink my coffee, I talk about the Cowboys, and then I come out here and I work. What was I right when I put it on there? Thank God. So, Joseph Heatherly. 200-year-old wood right here, buddy. Special for you. Left it rough in here in these places, but we got to go ahead and figure out what the background colors. Joseph, you know what colors that you want on this color scheme wise? Let me know. But look, 2 sides.
Yes,
Ain't that pretty?
Yes,
or should I just go ahead? Maybe I should just go ahead and just varnish that and just paint the letters on there. Leave the natural color of the wood.
Once you fix that edge, then we're good to go.
That might be the thing I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. No problem. All right, good people. Oh, and over here, Washington Commanders. We're still waiting for you. We're still waiting for you.
Can't you just put a W on
Nick?
it?
Huh?
No, you know you should put on it.
A shit emoji.
No.
Brother, come here.
No. Don't put a W on it, put an L.
Oh, an L with a poop emoji.
Nah.
Maybe we should put Carson Wentz on there fumbling.
Well, no, we should wait till it gets to has a uniform on.
Well, we'll take. Oh, this is one I'm really proud. I don't know if you guys can see the one right there beside Roger Staubach, but that one actually I painted, and I think that's I got a little touching up to do on it, but that one looks like a real picture. Anyway, every day I'm hustling, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.